Right, good morning. We're out at the Montgomerie, Dubai again this morning. I'm with the legendary Mr. Jason Ashley, our custom fitter here at Golf House. And golf season has kicked in, so we thought we'd try something great this morning with all the new stuff that's just been launched. We've got the TaylorMade M1, we've got the great Big Bertha from Callaway, and also the great Big Bertha Alpha from Callaway. I tested them this morning. Some really interesting results, some interesting feedback from our side from hitting them. Jace putting the M1 down, I think that's probably the best TaylorMade driver I've ever hit. I think the previous ones just spun a bit too little. I don't think they were very user-friendly for the average golfer. The M1, looks-wise, feel-wise, sound-wise, probably the best driver I think TaylorMade has produced. So it really felt good off the face. The sound was nice. The ball flight actually was pretty good, I think. I haven't seen the numbers. The mishits I did find from seeing where they were landing, I think they were a bit shorter. So we'll have a look at the numbers a bit later. The great Big Bertha, different sound, definitely a different sound to the M1. It looked like it was going a bit further. Looks-wise, setup was great. The only thing I'd say is I drew this quite a bit. I had this in the fade position, and it really came out with a draw. So for anybody that's struggling with a draw, I think that one will really suit you. And the double diamond Alpha, I think really felt solid. Great ball flight, a little bit higher pitch sound than the previous 815, so that's something to get used to. But all three, looks wise, at address, sound, feel was really, really good. So, you know, these days nobody makes rubbish, I think. So it's coming down to the numbers, and it's the margin error I think is what we need to look at. So what did the numbers say, Jace?
Well, if we have a look at, firstly, I'd just say, just touching on the M1, I think what I like about it is there is a bit of adjustability there that we can play with from a launch perspective and potentially a spin perspective. We noticed with that it was a little bit lower in spin compared to the other two, a couple hundred RPM lower. What I did find though was a little bit, as you said, with the mishits, it wasn't going as far as it was with the center strike. So the ball speed reduced quite a bit. But overall, it was a good driver. I think he hit it really well. Shaft matched up quite well to Scotty's normal shaft that he likes. Nice light shaft, but a little bit tighter in the tip, so that worked well. I think overall the driver performed well. It was really straight. One thing I liked about it on the off-centered hits, it was a lot straighter than the other drivers.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely stayed a lot straighter, so yeah, a big positive on that. As you said with the great Big Bertha, it was drawing a little bit. That shaft was probably a little bit too light and a little bit too soft for you. So as well as the draw, I think that accentuated it. Ball speeds were good, a little bit higher in ball speeds, and it was moving a fraction faster through the air as well. So overall, it was a little bit longer, not massively, a couple of yards. But this one here, the great Big Bertha Alpha, the Big Bertha Alpha, was definitely a little bit better in terms of ball speeds and overall feel. The difference between the great Big Bertha and the 816 is this one sits a little bit more open. Obviously the weight ports are different, there's no slidable adjustability, but this one you could see the flight was definitely different. Okay, you weren't battling the draw as much as you were with that one. This one was going a lot straighter. If anything, your miss was slightly right, and I know you quite like that from a distance perspective. This one definitely went the furthest. Ball speeds were really, really good. And again, it's not massive amounts further, but it was definitely further. It was about 303 total versus 300, or 299 versus 297. So very close in terms of overall distance.
All right, so I don't hit every driver in the middle, so hence not on tour. So miss-center hits, off-center hits. Which one would you say is probably going to be best performing on off-center hits? Why is the ball speed better on those two?
Well, I see that a lot with Callaway. I would have to say that their new R-Moto technology, as well as the speed cup face, really helps off-centered hits. I mean, I saw that with both of them. You could definitely see when you missed the M1, the ball speed went down. Again, there probably is a bit of fine-tuning to be had that could help that potentially, but still nothing comes close to the speed cup face and this R-Moto technology. The mishits, when you mishit this one, you healed one, and it was faster than the other one. So you start looking at that and going, okay, the technology they have in the speed cup face is brilliant.
Okay.
And we definitely see the changes in that. Plus, we haven't fine-tuned this, because if you have a look on the face, there was a couple of toe strikes in there, which is a bit different for you. if we move that and we adjust the weight port, that'll even make it even more.
Cool. So all in all, 3 great drivers. Come down to Golf House, come and test them out with Jason at the Montgomerie and Sean at the Alberta Golf Club. Come and test them out. The guys will adjust the clubs to you and you'll hit it way longer.